Love, Truth, and Inspiration is Vuyisa Lungana Daily. Welcome. Now, something that is always up for discussion in our daily lives is the economy. Obviously, it affects us each and every day of our lives. From the day we are born till the day we depart from this earth, it is just there. But here's the thing now. We have been given the right and the privilege to be part of the economy, unlike before in some historic times where we were just sidelined away from the economy. Now we can be involved in it. And here's what we need to understand. All these good for nothing political parties out here are using the economy as some sort of populist tactic to gain votes and stuff, because they're going around telling you that we need to fix the economy. We need radical economic transformation. We need economic reform. Flipping hell. There is no such thing. Because the very same people that are saying to you we need to fix the economy, they have no idea what the economy is. It is not their brainchild. They were not part of the construction of what we now know as this thing called the economy. Just like every other dark-skinned individual, they have always been sidelined from it. Only now is it that they can be part of it, just like the rest of us. So it's quite, naive to think that you can fix something that you did not even make or build. So here's my thing when it comes to this whole thing of the economy. I'm going to simplify it for you. Picture this. A dinner table that has 10 seats around it. Now this dinner table has got all sorts of nice delicacies and all kinds of foods you can imagine that are delicious for you to consume on this dinner table. It only has 10 seats. But in terms of the people that surround it, it is, let's say, 100 people. 90 of those people are dark-skinned people. 10 of those people are light-skinned people. Now, simplifying this thing is saying these 10 light-skinned people have always been sitting around this table. It's them that have been sitting there and consuming all these nice delicacies. Keep in mind that there is no room for 100 people at this table. There's only room for 10 people. And then one dark-skinned guy, or two, maybe, get to sit down at this table because two other light-skinned guys have just somehow disappeared from the table. So two dark-skinned guys have now occupied their seats at this table. And these two guys think they can now, or rather, they don't think, they give a message out there in the perception that they can take the rest of us 88 dark-skinned people, and sit with us around this table. That's the message and the perception that they're pushing, knowing very well that there's only 8 seats left. And think about it, just logically, there's no way you can fit 88 people on 8 seats. There's no way. So here's what you need to do if you want to fix this thing of the economy. You need to say, okay, light-skinned people, you all need to disappear from the table and let 10 dark-skinned people sit at that table. And don't only let them sit at that table. Tell them how that table came about and those delicacies came about. So that means now you as a light-skinned person, you are no longer eating at this table. You are no longer seated at this table. You are the one on the sideline, just advising and guiding these now 10 dark-skinned people to get an understanding, a comprehensive understanding of what it takes to have this table and all these delicacies. And not only that, but to build an even bigger dinner table with more seats so that more dark-skinned people and light-skinned people can all sit and enjoy these delicacies at this table. But currently, you've just got two dark-skinned guys sitting at this table, claiming or giving a false representation that the rest of us, the 88 of us other dark-skinned people, can also have a seat at this table. By the way, while the other 8 light-skinned guys are also still sitting at this table. It's nonsensical. So some things really, you just need to think for yourself, Find your own truth in these things, or rather find the actual truth of such things as the economy. So really now, these political parties, they need to stop. And I'm speaking to you directly, Mr. Whoever and Mr. Whoever sitting on some leadership seat of some whatever political party, that if you are continuing to tell the South African people that we all have a seat at this table, you are really sending a false perception out there, and it is a recipe for disaster. And you need to realize that. This is my piece, just liberating that little part of your intellect to say that maybe you should think about things in this way. Because I'm quite sure and well aware that as an individual living in South Africa, you are also gunning for a seat at that table. But how about not going for a seat at that table and actually start thinking around how to grow this dinner table into a bigger table that can fit 100 people as opposed to what? 10 people? Vuyisa Lungana Daily, it is love, it is the truth, and I hope it has inspired you.